If you're watching this on YouTube, part 3 and 4, because I think it's going to be a longer stream. But yeah, here we are, picking up our Let's Play of Vampyr, getting started much earlier than normal. Your boy got off of work early, so kind of nice. Hanging out. Decided the sun is out. I don't have a lot to do. Baby was in a good mood. She's chilling with Rain Played, Miss One Bar. So we're having fun. We're gonna hang out, play some Vampyr. I have no idea what's gonna happen. If you missed the last episode, check it out. Not up on YouTube yet, but we just talked to a bunch of people. That was honestly almost all 2 hours of streaming yesterday was just talking to people. We did get some level ups in, so that was good. We discovered that we have some people that are doing some stealing, extorting from patients, so that wasn't great, but it didn't seem like we can stop it, so wasn't a huge fan of that. Like I said, we leveled up, we upped our health and stamina, and yeah, I think that's the main thing. So if you're not used to the game, or you don't know what's going on, we're a vampire, but we're also a doctor. Sorry, I was motioning to Rain. She was offering to bring me my blue light glasses, but luckily I don't really need those during the daytime, so we're good. All right, gotta open the door. Nurse Crane, she's a very impatient woman.
Yes, Nurse Crane? How can I help you?
I'm so sorry. I know Dr. Swansea wanted you to rest, but we have somewhat of a crisis.
A crisis, you say?
Our supply of antiseptics is nearly depleted. I was hoping there was another box up here, but...
What type of hospital are you running? No antiseptics?
You have been away too long, Doctor. With the war and now this epidemic, supplies have been running scarce for months now.
I may have a solution. In France, during the war, drugs shortage was a daily problem, and we had to use our wits to overcome the shortages.
However do you mean?
If combined correctly, certain household chemical products can be used in a pinch instead. Now, where's the hospital storeroom?
The storeroom? Fat chance. This is the Pembroke, and space is luxury we don't have. Everything used to be stored in the old morgue.
Perhaps I should look there first. Where is this morgue?
It's the large building behind the hospital. You'll need to go in the back door because it's been sealed off for sanitary reasons. Take this key. It opens a small back entrance at the end of a narrow street.
The abandoned morgue behind the hospital. A small door at the end of a narrow street. On my way then. Thank you, nurse.
All right, so we're gonna take care of that. So I was doing some talking with Rain and a couple of my friends that have played this game. So while a majority of last episode was dedicated just to talking to people, I know it probably wasn't the most entertaining thing to watch in the world, but every now and then we do want to check in with people, because as we progress in the story, as we find out more things, find more clues, we're going to learn more and more things that can help them mess with the morale of the area. What's up, buddy? You're doing better? That's the guy we could have eaten, I think.
Dr. Reed, still working at night, I see. I like that.
And why is that?
People who don't sleep at night always seem more alive to me. More interesting, one way or another.
Do you ever think about that poor fellow I saw you push in the water?
The wound he gave me will make sure I don't forget him. Still fucking hurts. Boss had cut me good.
That man was determined to murder you. You almost died.
What a surprise. The first time I met him, he nearly shit himself. Fucking coward. I guess revenge gives you balls.
What did he want? Revenge?
I recently had to kill his brother. Poor arsehole thought it would be easy to return the favour.
All right.
Only the strongest survive, then? Survival at all costs. Is that all you think about?
I'm the toughest bastard you'll ever meet, Dr. Reed. And I don't give a fuck what you think of me.
I can tell.
How is your hospitalization going, Mr. Cox?
This is a shitty place with shitty staff. But as long as I'm treated all right, I'll be fine.
What's wrong with the Pembroke staff?
That bastard you sent to bring me here, Milton. I thought he was going to break all my bones before I reached my bed.
I see. Any other smart comments?
The nurses aren't too ugly. Especially that foxy one, Nurse Crane. Pretty brunette, tough attitude, all like that.
What's wrong with the hospital?
Come on, Dr. Reed. The place is a dump. Smelly, sad, and dirty.
But you're alive thanks to the efforts and dedication of the staff here, aren't you?
What are you expecting, a medal? I thought that saving lives was just part of the job. Must be an unsatisfactory profession at this time, I'm sure.
How long do you think you can escape the law, Clay?
I know this city like the back of my hand, Doc. I know its streets, who to pay, who to avoid, and who to bully. I won't get caught.
Maybe we should have, maybe we should take this guy out. We didn't at first, but, maybe we should,
We can't escape the consequences of our actions. The past catches up with us in the end.
I ain't afraid of death. I don't hide who I am. I live my life honestly, which is more than I can say for most folks.
And who are you, then?
I'm the leader of the Wet Boot Boys. One day, I'll leave this shitty place and punch in the face all who thought I would not come back.
alright. We might end up taking him
I'll
out
leave you
because
for now, Mr. Cox.
he doesn't sound like the best of people. I don't think this world would miss him very much if he just disappeared. So that might be some easy experience. He's got some stuff we need to cure first, because we definitely learned that we want to have them in tip-top shape before we eat them. But outside of that, we didn't do too much combat last episode. We kind of started to explore. We found Milton's wallet. We started to go after some people that were going after someone here that thinks she's a vampire. Was this the door? Yep. Welcome to the stream today, guys. Hope you're all doing well. Thanks for tuning in. I know this is much earlier than my my normal crew hangs out with me, so hope you guys have an awesome day. Hope you're enjoying this Let's Play. It's definitely a change of pace from the things that I've been playing on stream lately, so. Going from a game with no dialogue and Little Nightmares to this was pretty interesting. Alright. Find some... I can't say any of those words, guys. I'm sorry. But it sounds like there's probably some monsters in here, if we're being honest. That's what it sounded like. So we'll have to be careful. Probably some skulls if I had to guess. There's a fire in there. What the heck? I understand they had to close this place off for quarantine, but yeah, Rainplate's saying, yeah, Rainplate's played this game before, so yeah, she knows what's up. She played a goody two shoes route. Oh, I didn't know that was gonna leave. So I guess back into the outdoors just to come back inside. At least we're playing on a PS4 Pro, so you got jump scared in here. Okay, I guess everyone be prepared for a jump scare. I'll probably jump anyways, because I mean, if you guys saw my Little Nightmares Let's Play, I act big and tough and strong, but I still get scared. Still get scared. I did not mean to walk outside, guys. I apologize. I thought it would just be a door I could open and walk through, but apparently not. That literally the door? Yeah, I walked straight out. That was not good. I messed that up. Did that loads of times. You're like, door to open, and I will say, like, don't get me wrong, I still love my PS4, but so Rain played surprised me and got me a Series X, and playing on that thing, like, I've gotten spoiled with load times. If you guys get the chance to get a new gen console, I know I'm like very select few that actually have a new gen console. There's not a ton of new gen games, but just playing on a new gen console, the load times are ridiculous. It is quite awesome. I'm very spoiled. Alright. Anything in here? Not seeing anything for us to interact with. Now I'm all nervous since Rain said she got jump scared in here. Alright, Rogue Skull. Alright, let's see if we can sneak up on this guy. Alright, let's get him. Let's go. We're getting better at the fighting.
Behavior is similar to the infected William Bishop. Must be the same strain.
Probably.
This sickness moves faster than influenza.
Alright, here is some of that medicine we needed that I can't pronounce. Alright, let's look around some more, see if there's anything else for us to gather. Because I want to upgrade our weapons. I still need to figure out how to,
This key will surely grant me access to the basement.
I still need to figure out how to swap to light guns and stuff. I haven't figured that out yet. To be fair, I haven't messed with it too much. Oh, hi there, sir. And we upped it to like where we actually get health when we oh, come on, bro. But yeah, we get health when we stun them and feed on them and fill up our blood points now. So that's good. I guess it's good because I didn't see that in there. So I definitely want to be thorough, make sure we don't miss anything. Because we're finding bullets. I just don't know how. Maybe we have to like go into our weapons. Does some damage. Oh, scythe, that's cool. 65. 65. Ooh, let's change it. How do I change? That's what I don't understand. I may not. Oh, there we go. Ah. Cool. Got it. We figured it out. I figured it out, Rain. Nice. Can load up some serums. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Figuring it out. We don't have any serums on us yet, but now. Ah, there we go. Cool. Alright, I dig it. Got another blood sample. I'm not sure if we can do something with that or not, but sure we'll figure it out.
I cannot enter.
So we don't have the key for that one yet. Maybe we'll find it when we go downstairs. Did we already search this room? We did not.
Balls of Mars. Fortifiers. As popular as they are ineffective. But they do contain iron tartrate, and that might prove itself useful.
Alright, I heard that. It sounded mad sketch up in there. Is there anything upstairs? Or is it going to be blocked off? Blocked off. Nothing really for us. Wonder what we do with blood samples. I haven't figured that out yet. Do we, like, drink the blood? Who knows? Alright, let's go downstairs and open the basement. Oh. 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 I saw that. Where did he go? It's the first time I've seen a skull teleport like that. Maybe that's the one that jump scared Rain. Cause he noped out really fast. Alright, we're gonna have to pay attention and watch that one. Alright, there's a couple of them down in here. Alright. See if we can sneak up on this guy.
These skulls feed from corpses and the husks of animals. They're not after blood.
Alright, let's go. Let's get it. Oh, breaking stuff. Oh. I definitely am starting to like the gameplay. Like, we haven't gotten too much fighting done. But, I mean, it's not as hard as Bloodborne, but it kind of feels a little bit like those. Like, it's not a Souls game, obviously. But I like the way it feels. I mean, the combat's fun. Like, you have to be careful. Because we saw how easy it was to get overwhelmed with that group of enemies last episode. Now, granted, we were level 3 trying to fight level 6s and level 7s. And we did good. Alright, that dude down there is tripping. Alright, let's get it. Oh, there's another one. I didn't see him in there. Come on. I guess we didn't really need blood, so I didn't need to do that. But some of them are... I definitely still want to improve our stamina, because with how much I move around... Oh, damn. See, like that point right there. I was waiting for my stamina to come back some, and... Also, these guys are good at blocking your attacks. Yeah, but I don't know if you saw there, our health went up when we fed on him, so that was one of the new abilities that we unlocked. Okay, cool. So I think we need to keep upgrading our stamina, and need to upgrade our weapons, because we're not doing a ton of damage. That's just where we have to be careful. Alright, is this where... Hold on, before we go in here... Because I feel like that's where we're supposed to go, maybe? Who knows? I don't know. Let's take out this guy at the end of the hallway. Let's try our gun. So the gun does damage, no stun points. So I was curious, since it was in that offhand, if it would stun them, but it doesn't look like it. Maybe there will be other guns that do. But it looks like guns don't do really any stun. So I haven't found a lot of ammo, so we might want to hold on to that, because I'm sure it'll be useful in some fights. Local investigations. A new citizen investigation is available. Alright, we're finding out all the new stuff. It can stun, but it takes a lot of bullets. Got it. I guess it would depend on the enemy too. We have found that there are certain enemies that get stunned, more useful for breaking guards. Cool. Thanks, Rain. Citizen investigations are displayed here. Cool, yeah, we've kind of figured this out. Find out the cause of death. Are they covering for something? Interesting. Alright, Office of Pembroke Hospital Medical Examination. Report of investigation. Descendant Samuel Connor. Race Caucasian. Sex male. Age 39. Home address unknown. Occupation fisherman. Type of death natural. Probable cause of death fast progressing pneumonia by virus induced pulmonary consolidation. Spanish influenza. Examination attendees. Dr. Tippett. Nurse Brannigan. And then medical examiner was also Tippett. So are they covering
Mr.
something?
Connor's injuries don't match the report. I'd better look into this.
Yeah, it definitely doesn't look like a Spanish flu.
The chest was originally opened to perform the operation. The sutures are clean, but the chest has been reopened.
It's a little weird.
Traces of a pinkish foam at the corner of the lips. Some sort of drug overdose, perhaps? Multiple abrasions and scarring on the arms and legs. Old and distinctive injuries of a sailor or a fisherman. A puncture over the left lung, possibly a chest tube insertion. Not the cleanest work, but I think it was successful. Signs of internal bleeding. So, Dr. Tippett's anesthetics were incorrectly dosed, causing the patient's death. And then he tried to operate on him again. Tippett has made an egregious error. It's time we talked.
Yeah, that's pretty big stuff there. So new type of equipment press triangle directly to absorb blood. That's kind of cool. So 3 blood absorption. I like that. So we'll have to take that. We'll have to upgrade some of these too and do more stun damages. Is that like us walking by? Yeah. Alright. So we'll have to figure out if Nurse Brannigan is covering for Dr. Tippett's. But so far, this kind of seems like a shady hospital, if we're being honest. We've got one of the nurses and Milton just straight up extorting people. It's the room that I was just in. Yeah. And then... Ooh. Boss? Hello, sir. Dang, I was not prepared. Is there more than one person in here? Okay. I am... Where are you at, buddy? Alright, so that doesn't stun them, but it does absorb some blood, so... What the heck? Is there actually 2 of them, or is it... I'm so confused. These guys are messing with me right now. Oh, I missed. Alright, we need some blood. Alright, so we're gonna have to Alright, so I like this little new one, but it does not give us enough blood, and it doesn't do any stun damage, so we'll probably have to switch back to the, back to the other one so we can get some stuns off, because so far... Alright, did we kill it?
These skulls can be so ferocious. I'm not sure I can defeat them without becoming stronger. To drink blood is so tempting.
It is very tempting if we're being honest, especially with some of the people that we've run into so far.
Sodium hypochlorite. Dangerous to administer, but efficient in the proper dosage.
Alright, anything for us to read in here? Welcome to the stream, everyone. Hope you're doing well. Zoom up here. Alright, so... Ooh. Once we get back up top, we'll have to... talk to them. Alright. You have enough components to craft a medicine treatment for fatigue. Oh, analyze. That's what we do. Treatment for pneumonia. Oh, cool. Very cool. Treatment for cold. So we figured out more stuff. And that's what we do. Light blood serum. Regenerate 60 blood points instantly. Okay, cool. We're figuring it out. Alright, which one am I supposed to make? Treatment for fatigue. Yeah. There we go. Is that what I was supposed to do? I don't know. I might not have supposed to have done that, but... Oh, yeah. No, we were supposed to make it. Cool. Was not sure there for a second. Alright, yeah. So we need to swap back to our stake, because that actually stuns people. Equip that. There we go. I guess we can try having the pistol equipped as well. See how that does. Or the revolver, excuse me. Not a pistol. They are not the same. Alright, so that was definitely a interesting fight. I don't know if it was just the way his abilities were that he... Okay, this is all the same room. Cool, I just want to make sure. Because it definitely seemed like there were two of them and two people were attacking me, so... Ooh, hello there, sir. How are you? Alright, we need to get some of our blood points back. And some health, I guess. It's definitely interesting that the more you stun them, you have to stun them more the next time to do it. It's a neat little feature. That way they don't want you just spamming the stun. Boy's got moves. There we go. Still getting used to it. Alright. Back upstairs. Didn't find a key, so we can't open that other door, but at least we've got the medicine we need. Okay, where's this guy going to? Let's go ahead and take him out. We don't get a ton of experience for fighting these guys, but every little bit helps. Considering that we haven't decided if we're gonna feed on people yet or be the hero of the town, we definitely have to decide what we're doing there. And I'm still up for either, so if you guys have a preference to what you want to see, if you want to see me attacking people like crazy and mesmerizing them and feeding on them, watch society collapse, we could do that. Or we can try to save everyone. Which definitely sounds like it's gonna be harder, but I'm down to try, so. Alright. I think that's everyone that's in here. Maybe. Back outside. We'll have to figure out other vampire skills. Right now we only have the blood spear. So next time we level up, we'll take a look at him. Nope, did it freeze? All the sound cut out. Yes, no, maybe? There we go. Alright, let's take this medicine to Nurse Crane. And then we definitely need to talk to Dr. Tippett. Find out some more about what was going on there. Because it seems like it's his fault that that person died. Yeah, I know how to look for people. I got it. Dr. Crane, or Nurse Crane.
Finally, you've returned, Doctor. Did you find anything of value?
Sure did.
Yes, nurse.
You've worked your first miracle, Doctor. Now, this patient here needs immediate treatment.
Duty calls. When the storm has passed, I'll show you how to mix the remedy yourself with the same basic ingredients.
Many thanks, Doctor. When you've finished, you ought to report to Dr. Swansea in his office. He's been looking for you. Seemed pressing.
Alright, diseases decrease the blood quality of a citizen. Use the correct medicine to heal them. Speak to the patient in the room behind Dorothy to check his medical status. Alright, which one is it?
I will not let you down.
Oh, it's this one. Okay, so maybe if we
Good evening, Mr. Goswick. How are you?
I'm okay.
Do you need any help?
I'm afraid I may, sir. I don't mean to be a burden.
so this is the one that we're pretty sure tried to take his life. His throat was super sore, all that kind of stuff. So
You are not a burden, sir. Healing you is my responsibility.
And you have my gratitude for that.
alright.
How painful is your throat, Mr. Goswick?
So painful I'd rather not talk at all,
At
Doctor.
least we're starting to
Why did your mother have you hospitalized here? She seems convinced this is a bad hospital.
My mother just wants the best for me. She won't rest while I'm here. She'd go all the way to hell and back to help me.
Pembroke Hospital may look unorthodox, but rest assured, you're in good hands here.
It's not me you have to convince, Dr. Reed. It's my mother.
Is your mother bothering you? As your doctor, I can ask her to leave you alone if you would prefer.
That's tempting, Doctor. But you have no idea what my mother is capable of.
and you have no idea what I'm
She would
capable
tie herself to my bed if you asked her to leave.
of. Alright. Do we have anything else? Nope, doesn't look like it.
I have to go now, sir. But don't hesitate to contact me if you need any help.
Good evening, sir. Doctor.
Alright. Let's... Oh, he's right here, actually. Dr. Tippett, we need to talk.
I'm quite busy right now.
Oh, that's not Dr. Tippett, never mind.
Thank you.
You
for
looked
your
like it from
time.
the side. You look like an old man, I'm sorry. Alright, let's find Dr. Tippett. I guess we could just mark it on our quest that we want to do. I'm trying to remember where they're all at. Here it is. Investigate, interrogate Brannigan. Yeah, let's go talk to Brannigan first, actually. We might be able to get some more from her. Definitely seems like she... Yep. Definitely seems like Nurse Brannigan likes Dr. Tippett. But we might be able to gather some information. She was outside last time. I don't know where she is now. Oh, who's in here? Won't let me talk to you, so probably story stuff. Oh, they're hanging out together. Perfect.
Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening, Doctor.
Is it personal questions? Yes.
Tell me what Dr. Tippett did. I know his mistake caused a patient's death.
If I had not covered up his error, Dr. Tippett would have been fired from this hospital. I could not let that happen.
You can't allow your emotions to dictate your conduct concerning patients, Nurse Brannigan.
Look around you, Dr. Reed. Do you really think we can afford to lose a brilliant practitioner like Dr. Tippett in our situation?
I mean, I get it, but at the same time...
To clear Dr. Tippett's name must be the decision of Dr. Swansea. You can't take matters into your own hands.
I respect Dr. Swansea's authority and management, but he's no idea what happens here on a daily basis. I did what I had to do.
Interesting. All right.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
Let's go talk to him now and figure out what he has to say.
Good evening,
Cause-
Dr. Tippett.
Dr. Reed, any good news to share?
Corcoran, I want you to tell me about Mr. Connor. How did he die? What happened?
He was my patient. He died because of my mistake. That's the blunt truth.
What was the nature of the mistake?
It was a twofold error. My diagnosis was wrong, and the administered dosage was too strong.
Who was this patient?
I don't know. Some sick man from the docks, maybe a fisherman. I had no time to talk with him. No one claimed a body.
Why not stop practicing?
Are you mad? I killed that man, I admit it, and it won't happen again. I have saved so many lives since then.
Okay. I don't know if we're gonna cover for him. I don't know.
Goodbye, Dr. Tippett.
We'll have to think about that one. I'm not sure. In exchange. Cover Dr. Tippett in exchange for his restoration trust. Oh man, that is a big choice early on. So I mean, he is a big doctor here, and I get it. Dr. Brannigan should not have covered for him. But at the same time, man, I don't know. Like, can we afford to lose a doctor? Can we afford to have a doctor that might put everyone else at risk? One tough question to ask. So I guess that's gonna be our first big choice, outside of if we could have mesmerized and eaten that guy at the start of the game. So you guys will have to let me know what you think.
Please, Jonathan, come in. Fascinating, is it not? In the last decade, so many mysteries have been brought to light with our microscopes. The human body, biology's penultimate frontier. The more we explore its boundaries, the less we're able to trace a clear line between life and death. You, my friend, have a foot in both countries. The view must be vertiginous.
It's at least as vertiginous as chatting about vampires with you, I would say.
This must be all so new to you. This area of town, the hospital, a brand new life. How stimulating it must be.
I wish I could share your enthusiasm, Dr. Swansea.
but my condition defies scientific categorization. Undead? Unalive? Immortality defies logic.
I cannot express my thrill at this serendipitous turn of events. The world's most eminent specialist in blood transfusions, a vampire. One might say a gift from heaven.
Or, a gift from the other place.
There is an absurd poetry to my situation. Physician, heal thyself.
Forgive me. I've been an admirer of your work for a long time, and now you are so much more than a brilliant physician. And please, call me Edgar.
I'm not some doe-eyed student, Edgar. I understand we both have something to gain from this relationship.
Very well. I have a task for you, Jonathan. Something that will require all your newfound skills.
Please, go on.
The Pembroke only survives through the generosity of our benefactors. Unfortunately, our main donor has found herself in a bit of a bind. Now, if you could help her out...
A spokesman or politician is what you need. That's not my calling. And until I come to understand what has happened to me, I require discretion.
Discretion is in order, Jonathan. Lady Ashbury has recently received rather indelicate correspondence that, if revealed, would jeopardize her position.
And you would like me to eradicate this threat?
That's what it sounds like.
By the stole, of course not. I would just like you to pay her a visit. Her ladyship is certainly near the tents outside, tending the sick. You can't miss her. Look for someone impossibly delicate.
Accepted. I'll see what kind of trouble Lady Ashbury is in.
Alright, so... can we...
Do you need something, Jonathan?
talk to you about something?
I have just a few questions.
Then ask away. I'm at your service, Doctor.
Since I'm the one working for you, what should I know about Pembroke Hospital?
Well, for many years, we have been the only medical facility in this part of town that people can rely on. We support the community here, as well as provide health care.
Where do we stand today?
Well, to be honest, we cope on a day-to-day basis. The first wave of the Spanish flu last summer took us by surprise. We lack many of the basic necessities needed.
What do you expect of me?
What we need is hope. You were a soldier. This is a war. This white coat's still a uniform. We fight to help the poor, the sick of the East End, the forgotten.
You mentioned something about a secret society. A brotherhood, if I recall. Could you elaborate?
Certainly. I've been a member of the Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole for several years. We are pledged to monitor and report vampire activity in England as impartial scientific observers.
That explains your nightly wanderings about the docks and the questions you ask.
I feel it wasn't mere coincidence that led us to that part of town. There was something as yet unseen that set those chain of events in motion.
Yet you don't fear me. And still, you know the monster that lurks beneath the civilized surface.
The Brotherhood has studied your kind for centuries. We believe you are as supernatural as a lion is to a gazelle.
It's interesting, I suppose.
Since you seem quite the expert on vampires, what could you tell me about my condition and how it came about?
As men of science, our first step is always to start with what we know. Forget the myths, the hackneyed scrawlings, and the penny dreadfuls. They do not scratch the surface of the truth you now find yourself in.
The sun. The morning following my transformation. Its rays burned me. There was pain, smoke, and my skin blackened.
You will find there is very little that can kill a vampire, my friend. You have been offered relative immortality. The sun will most certainly hurt you, leaving you weakened and damaged, but it will not destroy you.
Good to know, I guess.
Must I take a life to live?
You are a vampire. You feed, and blood is the sole sustenance that can sustain your immortal frame. And only a living creature contains the nourishment you require.
Doesn't necessarily answer my question.
The man we pursued and slew in the canning factory, William Bishop, I believe, was he a vampire?
He was a Skull, technically speaking. The debate rages as to their classification. Some think them a subspecies of vampire, others something else.
How do Skulls come into existence?
The name means slave. The etymology may indicate that they are a lesser species of vampire. From what I know, vampires tend to despise them.
Just for clarity, what differences are there between myself and a Skull?
A Skull is easier to eliminate, Jonathan, even if they remain formidable foes for the unprepared. Vampires... Now, vampires exist beyond the mortal realm.
Alright, so I don't
We'll
see any,
each other
like,
again soon, Edgar.
rat out options about the people that are extorting and Dr. Tippett. So let's go talk to the hospital benefactor, and then we're gonna need to decide what we want to do with them. Are we gonna let them get off with it? I'm not sure, because we're all worked to the bone here, but we have to decide if Dr. Tippett gets off on what he did or not. So let me know what you guys think. I'm leaning towards trusting Brannigan, but at the same time, I'm not sure. Oh, now we can talk to this person. Oh, this is the vampire lady, isn't it?
The flu took my dear wife, Emily. I take comfort knowing we'll soon be together again.
Mr. Rainfield, that's no way to talk. You're in good hands here, and we'll be up again soon enough. Now do me a kindness and get some sleep. I'll be back round later.
Your words are kind, the blessings of an angel. You're the sweet, sweet lady of mercy.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. It's a pleasure to see you again. You seem surprised. Dr. Swansea has brought me up to speed concerning your recent appointment to Pembroke Hospital.
You're a the lady who saved me that night, before vanishing into thin air. I remember you from the pub with Dr. Swansea.
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself formally this time. My name is Lady Ashbury. I remember you well, in spite of the brevity of our encounter.
Apologies. You've taken me by surprise. I'm very happy to see you.
The pleasure is mine, Doctor.
I hope you're more disposed to answer my questions now.
You must have countless questions, but our rather urgent matter first. Swansea has explained. My cover, if you prefer, has been compromised.
Pardon my boldness, Your Ladyship, but I have questions concerning this condition we share.
As a newborn, your hunger for answers is rivaled only by your thirst for blood. But the questions need wait.
I'm a scientist. My trade is in the deciphering of mysteries, and I need information to feed my mind.
I will gladly answer every question you have, but first, prove yourself capable of resolving my predicament without eating the culprit.
Okay.
Have any of the patients given you trouble?
These poor souls have so little left to live for. I do my best to ease their pain.
The
The world would be a better place if it were cared for by women like you.
You make me blush. I am simply a necessary evil.
Dr. Swansea has commissioned me to be your agent in this matter. You could start by explaining what's amiss.
These past insufferable weeks, I've been the victim of extortion. I've made a first payment, but the blackmailer grows greedy. I must refuse his most recent demands.